right, it's Hot 97, number one for hip hop. It's TT Torrez, and this is our first episode of Tap In with TT.
Yeah.
Congratulations! Welcome to our new show with our first guest, Drewski. How does that feel?
It feels new, and I like new, and I like our guests too.
Yes,
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Young Blue is here, and he has a new album. It's called Love Scars 2 that is out. Yep. Amazing body of work. Really getting in your bag in your R&B lane.
Yeah, because I had to step back to doing that more, feeding that fan base. I had kind of got away from that a little bit, but I'm back in that bag. That's full R&B. It's a full R&B project. Or what people would call R&B, because I don't really be, I just be vibing.
Yeah. But you was like getting in your rapping swag for a little bit, like.
Yeah, I was just, just kind of, I feel like I had just wanted people to know I could do it, you know what I'm saying? But I really love the R&B. I was just kind of like just on some, if I wanted to go there, I could, but I don't really like being there, you know what I'm saying?
But your core fan base knows you from being R&B.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the ladies fell in love with you, and some of the guys, right?
Yeah, of course.
I got a lot of guy fans too.
Because you be talking that shit that men like to hear.
Yeah.
Like that one song, I feel like he's coming for us. Women play games. What's the joint on the
Games women play. Yeah. Games women play. Yeah.
Games women play.
Yeah,
like,
like that.
Help me understand that, because you guys play the most games.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, Blue. You answer that one.
I feel like it's just I feel like women play more games than men, definitely, though. You know what I'm saying? But
and they're better at it.
Yeah, you feel me? But if you listen to the second verse, though, I really told both sides of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, okay, like the first verse, I was like, okay, the games that women play, and then the second verse, I was like, okay, what could men could have done to, you know what I'm saying, to make the women play the game? So
right, exactly. Because we wouldn't play the game if you guys didn't give us a reason to. Because I feel like women are natural lovers. Like, we're very nurturing. We want to be in love. Well, not all women, because the game has changed. Yeah. The game has definitely changed in 2023. These women on a different type of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what's the craziest game a woman played on you that you thought, like, damn, she was the one? Like, I could have seen myself with her.
I don't know, man. You know how people be saying, I speak for other people. I only been in 3 relationships in my life, though, and all of them been long-term relationships, though.
Really?
And I don't never I
never knew that.
I never really went through it. You know what I'm saying, like that. So
you never had your whole stage?
I always been
even
in a
at the
relationship.
biggest record, like when you had time, number of times, I'm sure you had so many women throwing themselves at you. You didn't
That don't mean
he
nothing,
wasn't getting emotionally attached to him.
But you had to go through a whole stage. I think everybody in their life has to go through a whole stage.
Wow. I ain't never got to know that.
Ladies, I think we found someone different. You might be a keeper.
That's why he has all them love scars.
I've been in a relationship going on 9 years, though.
Wow.
Way before I had that, you know what I'm saying? Like, way before I had that record, way before, had records and stuff like that, so I been got used to it, you know what I'm saying? I been got used to, like, the women and stuff like that, so.
It was nothing new.
Yeah, it ain't really nothing.
You already knew the game.
It ain't really about nothing for real. I ain't gonna say I ain't never fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Did my little ditty.
He's looking down. He's looking down. He can't look up.
But just no. I ain't.
9 years is a long time to be in a relationship, and you're so young. So you guys have to figure it out constantly, right? Because you're always growing as a human, as a person.
Yeah.
But nothing.
I ain't gonna say it's been easy. It's been hard.
Yeah. But once you find that person that you're willing to grow with, I think that's the most important part, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Because we're all in relationships here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm married. Drewski's damn...
Yeah.
Oh, Drewski, you
I'm
married
married.
now.
Yeah,
Whoa, I
married.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
You are married,
I'm married
now.
now.
And you, Blue, damn near married, been in a relationship 9 years.
No, I'm married.
Oh,
married,
you
yeah.
married?
I'm married, yeah.
Wow. How come I didn't know he was married?
I don't publicize that. I don't publicize that.
It's nobody's business.
Yeah, I don't publicize that.
So as married people in the room, we
Yeah.
understand the complexity of being with someone and always growing. I know
Right.
from women, it's about, being with that one man who we know that is going to be a great provider, that we know we have security, want to feel safe with. And that's important. And as you grow, you want to make sure that that person is still seeing you and you're still seeing them.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I
No,
think
for sure.
that's really important.
No, for sure. I'm definitely there. I'm definitely there. I can't see myself with. I can't see myself with no other person. I'm the type where if I'm comfortable, I'm comfortable. I ain't trying to find no replacement. I ain't trying to find nothing. I'm just comfortable where I'm at. You feel me? So, yeah.
I'm curious to know, how do you tap into these lyrics, and your songwriting ability is just incredible.
Yeah.
Where does that influence come from?
Like, I mean, a lot of it come from, like, you know what I'm saying, like, old relationships, you know what I'm saying, past experiences. But most of it, to be honest, come from, like, shit, I don't know, God. I swear, because I don't even be knowing, like, you know how when somebody, I feel like people who really like talented writers and like just talented people, just all the information that your brain soak up just over, like you don't even know where it's coming from. It probably be some shit I never went through or never like even experienced, but it's just in my brain. So I must have either then read about it. Somebody probably either told me a story or I probably observed something. So I don't even know.
It's that God-given gift.
Yeah.
It's like he put that in your spirit. As a young child, he molded you to have this special gift, and that was songwriting.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it be, because you could just turn on the beat and just, the words just come, and you be like, people be like, how you, what you had, it had to be a certain instance, a certain situation, and you just be like,
I don't know where it came from.
you don't know where it came from. It's just pop in your head.
But nah, since we talking about lyrics, and no disrespect to the females in the room, but the saggy titty line with it, like, I don't know if you heard. Can you break down the line? And he got a good sense of humor because he plays into it. But go ahead, tell TT the line.
No, I said, I know them titties a little saggy, but I'm grown and I can handle it.
I know them titties a little saggy, but I'm grown and I can.
No, I'm just
like that.
I be
You gotta
saying
be almost funny to write some, you know what I'm saying? Like in your funny bag to.
Nah, I be feel like it should be real. It's like people like don't. I feel like people don't get offended by the shit I say, because like when I'm saying it, I'm not saying it in a way like I'm talking
It's
about
malicious.
you. I'm saying,
Right.
Because
Yeah, but
women
it
really
is so
go through
real.
saggy titties. And let me tell you, and you just had a baby, so if your girl just had a baby, both of y'all did,
Right.
Y'all, and then breastfeeding, because trust me, I got some saggy titties right now. I'm trying to get fixed. I've been trying to convince my husband for the past few years to let me get my titties done, and he will not.
Man,
am I lying, Yana? He will not let me get my titties
He's a
done.
grown man. He could deal with it, right?
Because it really don't, man.
Right.
I don't feel like guys really care about, man. Guys don't really like just grown men really just care about like no.
But
I think it's more be women. When
it
women be getting
is
changes,
us.
it be more women.
That's why I hit those type of lines, like you could relate to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so real, and funny at the same time. Like to be able to talk like that.
Yeah, nah, for sure. People always appreciate like realness, realness in songs. I feel like that's what that be them kickers in songs, like the realness and the, because people like real. People don't just like fake stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? People like real stuff in songs.
But that's why I think, like, when I talk about your songwriting ability, it's so amazing because you really tap into how people really feel, and that's what that's what really sustains you as an artist, and you'll be able to make timeless music. And be able to like continue to create because you have a special ability to be able to tap into that real life experience. Not a lot of artists are able to do that. That is truly a gift. And the fact that you know that so young is amazing.
Some triggers. We gotta put some triggers. People love triggers in music.
Yeah.
For sure.
I once read that your mom is like your biggest inspiration for your music. Can you talk about that relationship?
Nah, my mom not into music. You probably read my dad. But yeah, my dad, like, I ain't gonna say like he did music before me, and we was raised like how I was raised. Like we was always performing in the living room and just, you know, just doing stuff with music. So I did get a lot of my music from him. But for like far support, yeah, he my number one supporter. Like he definitely like.
What he be saying?
He go overboard sometimes. He following everybody. He on everybody Instagram, under everybody comments. He see every blog, everything. He sending me stuff that he just be sending me stuff. He'll go to, like, you know how you type in a Google search or something and go to the 15th page. He would type and go to the 15th page and see the shit that
Don't talk about my son. That's amazing. What type of songs was he playing growing up?
I mean, we always listen to, you know, the oldest, you know what I'm saying? The Lauryn Hills, all the oldest, you know. My dad like 60, so, you know, he was on
he was on all that.
Yeah, he was on all that.
Isley Brothers, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I definitely grew up around listening to good music. I still listen to all that stuff, though.
Yeah.
I'm like one of those vintage, I listen to more vintage stuff.
But you can hear it in your melodies, though.
Right.
Like, that you listen to music outside of just your era. And that's why, like, I have a deep appreciation for you as a songwriter and as an artist, because you understand the history of music. It's just not about, like, let me just make music for right now.
Yeah.
Let me just get on this, you know, trendy, rappy singing thing. Let me go in my R&B bag. And you can tell that you really spent time listening to different genres and generations. Right. Yeah. So, Drewski, you was telling me he's building a compound in his house.
Yeah, the last time I think I spoke to him, he was mentioned the idea. And then I see he got like the floor plans, the architect, and I was like, okay, he's really putting this in motion. Yeah. And now it's like almost done at this point, right?
Yeah.
Moonboy University?
Yep, Moonboy University. Basically what I did is, like, the first house I bought back in like 2020, so I turned that whole property into a business property. I moved and turned that property into a business property, and I added. It was already like 11,000 square foot, and then I added like 9 more thousand square foot. My studio headquarters, like my Moonboy University headquarters. That's my label. But I'm also like booking it out as it's like a studio / resort. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, a lot of people.
Like a upscale Airbnb for recording artists, so they don't gotta go nowhere. It's
just entrepreneurs, right?
Yeah, you feel me? And just like different entrepreneurs, like just creators too, like, because you got a conference room, like you got the pool and spa, you got the indoor basketball court. You know what I'm saying? They got the professional studio, the theater, fitness room. You just got all that stuff in there, and like when I used to go to LA, they used to be like charging me for the studio, and like 12 hours, it used to be like $4,000 or something like that. And I was just like, damn, if I just had all this stuff at the house, and then ain't like you could sleep there. You can't do nothing but sit in the studio.
And they charge you for the extra food and drinks and all of that.
And it don't even be really nothing like that. But I was like, man, what if I could, you know, build something to where I ain't even have to leave, or artists ain't even have to leave. They had everything there. Because if I go record at the studio there, I can't go hop in the hot tub. I can't go shoot around a little bit, think of some ideas, and then come back to the studio. Or I can't do these type of things. So I'm like, I'm gonna create a place where people can do that. And it's probably gonna be I got a lot of like, you know, major artists been hitting me up about it. So it's probably gonna be like always booked out. I probably like book it out about a month, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's amazing, because it's like you can really let go and create, you know? And that's a dope spot. And you worked with a lot of artists, big artists, from Nicki to Drake to Future, like humongous artists. What has that process been like for you?
It's been good, bro. Like, just making good music and just connecting the dots and just everything, you know, just happening, you know, organic. I don't know. It's been a blessing, man. Just how things just be lining up. You know what I'm saying?
What has been like your favorite studio session? And it doesn't have to be with a big artist, but
Yeah.
just like your favorite moment that you can remember in your head, like, damn, you walked out of there feeling like I accomplished something amazing.
Yeah. It was probably the one that when I went to Nicki crib. Like I had I was like, dang, she invited me over to the crib. I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? I went over there. We you know, I kind of like just sat there while she was writing her verse. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, she was like, la 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 la. Blue, what you think about that? Oh, that's hard. I'm like, yeah, that's hard. You know, I'm like, I'm not finna say like it ain't hard, even though it was really hard. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not finna say I'm like, you know that. What I'm gonna tell you? Nah, that ain't it, nigga. You feel me? But yeah, she was doing her verse, and yeah, so that was a great experience for me. I was like, dang, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, just sitting here. I'm actually in here, just seeing her work. You know what I'm saying? We just talking like normal people. You know what I'm saying? Just one-on-one. So it was like crazy. That was a good experience for me though, for sure.
Has there ever been an artist you had to tell like, bruh, that ain't it? Like,
or just took off a record?
yeah, like bruh, that ain't it. I gotta take you off that.
No, not as of yet. I swear I ain't had no artist. I just had to take off a record though, because I feel like a lot of times when I send a song, I be going like so hard that you just gonna want to put your best on there. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I ain't never had no. Nope.
Yeah. Or he ain't gonna tell us.
Right.
Yeah, if I did, I wouldn't tell y'all though. But I didn't though. But if I did, I wouldn't tell y'all though. You know, I don't be trying to get to that.
Are you surprised at the reaction that Love Scars 2 is getting from your fans?
Yeah, nah, I'm really not surprised because I said like, cause my last album, like, you know, so I just feel like people ain't really, you know what I'm saying, understandable. My court, like, I feel like the industry kind of understood it, but my core fan base ain't really understand it, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of like, I'm always like monitoring like, you know, the state of my fans. Like a lot of people don't really monitor the state of their fans. Like, it's like, okay, what your fans feel like you missing, like what they complaining about, you know what I'm saying, when I dropped this album, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the most thing I saw complaining, like, the songs that was like real R&B, like Love Scars vibe, like they was doing numbers and stuff, but like some of the other songs really wasn't. So I was like, dang, they want a whole album full of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want me to go back to that. So I knew they was gonna accept this one good. So I went in there, I was like, man, let me do Love Scars Part 2, because they love Love Scars Part 1. You know what I'm saying? That had, I think Your Mind still came off Love Scars Part 1. Like all the songs on there got 30 million streams or more, you know, each song, just even songs that ain't even singles. So I was like, yeah, I got to go back in there and do something like this. And this one performing, you know what I'm saying, very good, you know what I'm saying, for my fan base and within my fan base. And I feel like they feel like, yeah, this the Blue that, you know what I'm saying?
They wanted.
Yeah, this is what they wanted.
And I like he goes back and drops the acoustic versions as well. Because that's even getting in his R&B bag even deeper. When you do you feel like the acoustic ones, like the fans appreciate?
Yeah,
even more?
they appreciate stuff like that because it's like you probably felt it, and then once I do the acoustic version, like you could hear every little word, so it's kind of like a refresher. Like, man, I can hear it two different types of ways. You know what I'm saying? I can hear it,
and
like
it penetrates more.
And it penetrates. So, you know, I'm trying to get into all type of music. You know what I'm saying?
Doing an acoustic production is not easy.
No.
It might be probably harder than recording a regular.
Yeah.
Because
But see, I ain't really like, I'm finna do it probably like on my next album, but how they did this acoustic is basically just a guitar player came in there and just played it to the vocals I already had, script the original beat, and just played it to the vocals I already had. But next time, I'm gonna do like, it's gonna be, the acoustic is gonna be like
live.
Like a live rendering to, you know, like I probably say, you know what I'm saying, you know, love the way you rock one way on the real version. Then when I say it on the acoustic version, it's gonna be a little different, so they can like have like both versions to, you know what I'm saying, to see.
Right.
And check out.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I'm also just interested in like how you create. Do you start with your hook first, your verses first? How like do you hear the melody in your head and then you tap into that first?
It ain't really no structure. I literally just hear the beat, I put on the headphone, and I just get to I don't know. Like I let every word like follow. I say some stuff, and then I feel like if it ain't hitting the way I want to, I redo it. I play it back. If I ever, then I'm like, I like that. I liked it that first line. You feel me? And then I was like, if I ever, I gotta say something that makes sense to if I ever. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like after that, I'm just making the whole song make sense, like piecing it together, like bars. Sometimes it's like 4 bars in a press record. Sometimes that's like 4 bars. Sometimes like 2, or maybe I just got 1 bar. So I'm like writing. It's like I'm writing, but I'm writing inside my head as the beat goes. So I'm hearing, like a lot of people like do get in there and like just I'm gonna do melodies like hit a beat and just do melodies. Come back out, write the words. Like that's how most people see that I see do it. But me, I'm the song that you hear.
Yeah.
Is what I created when the first time I went up in there. Like it's not. I ain't do the melody, then come back.
Does that come from like just being from Alabama and having like that, soul food church? Alabama's full of like Black culture and like having that, like, I'm sure like you was in Easter Sunday and choir rehearsals and revivals and
when I was young. When you was younger. Yeah, when I was young, I definitely was. But I mean, mostly I think it just come from like me having. I kind of got like an old soul. I got like an older soul. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got crazy amount of family. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple cousins and stuff like that, but I kind of grew up like around like older people. So yeah, kind of like an old soul, man. I was 20. I was 19, 20, rapping about, singing about stuff that. I used to have real deal older people at my shows. Like I still do. Like I got a lot of older fans. Like that's why I feel like I ain't really like, you know what I'm saying, just super humongous on social media like that. But I do a lot of streams, you know what I'm saying? Just because like most of my fans, they don't even be on Instagram. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my fans, they don't even like, I kind of tap into that fan base of like people who don't really be on social media as much. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a different fan.
And they really care about the music more than the celebrity part of
it. Yeah. They listen.
But I always say when your music is bigger than your celebrity, that's how you really get 20, 30, 40 years in the game, because you can continuously put out albums and they're going to be right there waiting. You put a ticket up to go to a show, they're going to be right there front row. And that's like, that's more important than just having like a bunch of followers. If you have
lit for the moment.
Like, and if you have a bunch of followers who ain't engaged, it's useless. They won't buy a T-shirt. They won't buy a ticket. They won't stream the song. They just following you to see like
see what you finna wear next. See what you finna do. See what crazy thing you finna do next. That's why I say I only got like 1.5 million on Instagram, but I swear I feel like every one of them fans, bro, because I know I got 1.5 on Facebook, 1.5 on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it match up. And like when I'm seeing my streams and stuff, like it's them people. Like they all engaged.
They engaged. You have a really core fan base. And that's important.
And then I be doing like more, like I be doing like a lot of like, I probably like do like most Spotify listeners that people didn't got way more followers than me, like 10 million followers and stuff. Like our Spotify listeners, like
your monthly is
you feel
triple,
my monthly like it's triple there. So I'm like, okay, people actually listening to me.
They're engaged.
You know what I'm saying? They engaged for sure, and that's important. Hell yeah.
I want to shift the question and I want to ask you, what have you learned the most about the music business since being in it this amount of time and having success?
I feel like, just about marketing. I feel like I learned a lot of stuff about marketing, just, just how important marketing is. And, I feel like at first I ain't really, understand it. But now, like, as I've been in the game, I've been just noticing how important marketing is. Because, like, people got to see it. Like, you can have somebody could be your biggest fan in the world, but they don't know you drop music yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, they probably take them, they got their own life going. They probably take them, like, 2-3 weeks before they even realize, oh, Blue drop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you reach out them people? You know what I'm saying? So I just been, investing more into, like, marketing myself when I drop. Cause I already don't really do a lot of like interviews and stuff like that. Then when I do, I ain't really saying nothing just so crazy to just go viral. So it's be like, I be having to find ways to like touch my fans just organically, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to find different ways to, how can I touch my fans? You know what I'm saying?
Outside of him as an artist with the music business, now you signing artists.
Yeah.
You got a country artist that's fire right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, I just signed Kirk J. He was on The Voice. Like, he dope country artist.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
Oh, you watched that?
Amazing,
Yeah. Yeah, he hard, you know what I'm saying? So I just signed him. We working on his first EP. I'm excited about that. We probably do. I'm thinking about doing a country EP together, you know what I'm saying? Because I had posted this little snippet of the little country song, and it went crazy. It went crazy viral. And I was just singing, you know what I'm saying, some stuff I had wrote for him. And it went crazy. So I was like, man, that'd probably be my next like little EP in between the album, just to do something different, you know what I'm saying, get on my country. And then it blowing him up in the process more, even more, you know, getting his listeners up, getting his, you know, more eyes on him. So I'm definitely like, you know, trying to get into that lane.
That's amazing.
Sure.
I mean, look, K. Michelle's putting out a whole country album, and you see like more and more Black artists starting to like get back, because I mean, country music has always been Black culture, but you see more and more artists crossing over into that world.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to it before it get over too saturated. Yeah, they make that not cool. Goddamn. Sometimes I be trying to keep my ideas to myself, goddamn. Like, everybody gonna be wanting to do it, goddamn.
You like, nah, we ain't doing that. Let me get over there first.
For sure.
I love it. So what's next for you, Young Blue?
What's next?
You gonna do some acting? What you got going on?
Yeah. So I just started a production company. I just shot my first TV pilot that I'm working on. I've been talking to some networks and stuff, so I'm trying to pitch my first series. And yeah, I've been getting into acting. I've been getting a lot of roles. I'm up here right now actually shooting a TV show.
Nice.
And I just been getting a lot of roles, man. I just did a partnership with APA, and they've been sending me a lot of stuff, like some lead role stuff that I don't even know if I'm prepared for yet. So yeah, I'm definitely getting into acting. That's what I've been doing like most of this year, you know what I'm saying? I went and locked in like for a month to do my album, and then I've been on my acting stuff, shooting this TV show that I'm on.
You've been taking acting classes?
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
No, I ain't even been taking them. I need to start taking them, but I ain't been taking them though. But they've been liking like the stuff I've been sending. Like I kind of got this like natural.
Yeah.
Like
entertain that. Like
yeah, I got this kind of like natural thing, but I know I can get better though.
I got somebody if you need her. She's pretty dope. Yeah.
For sure. I need it for real, because I'm definitely trying to sharpen up my skills. I know they be having like little secrets how to tap into you know what I'm saying, how to tap into that other side.
Yeah.
But
and because I've been trying to do that as well, and I just be going on random auditions. It'd be like just me standing in line, going on audition, just getting my feet wet, you know? Because I don't like people watching me. Yeah. It's crazy because radio, it's like we're in front of the camera now, but you can come in and you talk to millions and millions of people. Yeah. But to be in a room with like 5 people and them be like...
You feel like they judging you like that.
Yeah.
Yo, it makes you so nervous. Like, I don't know about you. I just feel like I'm going to shit myself.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. But they do give you, acting coaches do give you like techniques to manage that anxiety and how to really tap into like a character.
When you're walking in though, are you walking in as Young Blue, or sometimes they don't even know you a whole artist? You know what I'm saying?
I guess you could say like I'm kind of getting like special treatment, but I never did
so
I never had to do like a in-person audition. They always be like, we want Young Blue to tape for this. Send a tape to my agent, and then I just do the tape at home, and I just send it in type stuff. So I ain't never went to like no
like real audition.
Like,
you got to do it just once, to crack the code. Just do it.
Right, nah, for sure.
And then that day Denzel's there. You're like, oh my God, I got to do this for him.
Yeah, for real.
Well, listen, congratulations on the project, and thank you for being our first guest. This is our first show.
For real.
Tap in with TT, the very first show. Yes,
sure.
yes. It's Young Blue, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out.